Hello everyone, CoinHound here. This week I received 2 packages from the U.S. Mint containing the 3-coin set of Tuskegee Airmen quarters and the corresponding Philadelphia and Denver quarter rolls. So let's take a look at both the quarters and the Tuskegee Airmen. Let's start with a brief history. The Tuskegee Airmen were volunteers for a World War II program that produced the first African-American pilots in U.S. military history. Facing an uphill battle against discrimination in both the military and in broader society, they became heroes and role models for African Americans, and their contributions and dedicated service to the war effort helped contribute to the desegregation of the military shortly after the war, a desegregation that was ordered by President Harry Truman in 1948. Despite their heroic contribution to the war effort, these veterans returned to an America that was still rife with discrimination and prejudice, and in the South, legal segregation. Now, in the description, I have linked to an excellent and short 4 minutes or so, video by Lucasfilms that tells the story of the Tuskegee Airmen. It's very well done. I'd encourage you to check it out. Lucasfilms also produced a 2012 feature film on the subject of the pilots called Red Tails, named for the red paint on the tails of the Tuskegee Airmen's planes. Now, the 2021 Alabama quarter, the 56th and final quarter in the America the Beautiful series, commemorates the Tuskegee Airmen National Historic Site, located in Tuskegee, Alabama. The site was established in 1998 by the National Park Service. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at those coins. Okay, so here are the items. Let us start with the 3-coin set, pictured in the middle. I ordered 3 of these. I just have one here, and it comes in a plastic wrap that opens and can be resealed. So I took it out so we'd get a good visual of it. And you have a nice image here of the historic site, Tuskegee Airmen National Historic Site. It's administered by the National Park Service. On the bottom it notes the America the Beautiful quarters 3-coin set. So basically the 3-coin set is an uncirculated set that contains a quarter from the Philadelphia Mint, an uncirculated quarter from the Philadelphia Mint, an uncirculated quarter from the Denver Mint, and a proof quarter from the San Francisco Mint. Now, this one on the left, the mints are marked on the obverse. We're looking at the reverses of the coin. But this one here on the left is the Philadelphia. I'm trying to get a good angle here on it. So you can see 2021, Tuskegee Airmen. It's got the pilot sort of strapping on his cap, perhaps getting ready to go on a flight. In the background, you have some of the buildings, and then you have 2 of the fighter planes flying overhead. E pluribus unum, inscription on the one side. Alabama on the left side. And then a slogan across the top, they fought 2 wars, which apparently is a reference to fighting World War II, and then also fighting prejudice and discrimination at home. And then on the right side, of course, you have the Denver quarter, pretty much exactly the same, except it'll have a D on the back. And you can see it there. And then in the center, we have the proof quarter. So the detail comes out a little bit better on this one. You can see it real well there. The detail on his uniform, on the building in the back, the planes. Beautiful coin, that one. Well, all 3 are beautiful, but this one's really beautiful. The proof really makes the design pop, so you can see it a little bit better. And then, of course, the image has the facility in the background. Now, when you turn it over, you can see labeled here, uncirculated coin Philadelphia. So that was the first one we looked at. It's got the George Washington, $quarter, In God We Trust and Liberty, United States of America. And of course, if we can zoom up a little bit here, I'm not sure how focused that's going to be, but that's the P. Hopefully you can see it. My vision on little tiny stuff is a little blurry, so I can't really tell if it's focused or not. And then over here you have the Denver Mint version. Now I can see that that's definitely focused there. And then in the center you have the beautiful proof coin. And then to the right of George Washington there, under In God We Trust, you have the S, which it's having a little bit trouble focusing on. But generally you get the idea, okay? And then they're labeled on the top. And then it has a little bit of a description right here, which I'll just take a brief moment to read to you. The Tuskegee Airmen National Site commemorates the heroic actions and achievements of the famous Tuskegee Airmen. The historic site was home to nearly 1,000 pilots and more than 15,000 support staff, including navigators, bombardiers, and mechanics. The design depicts a Tuskegee Airman pilot suiting up to join the fight during World War II with the Moton Field control tower in the background. The pilot looks upward with pride and confidence as two P-51 Mustangs pass overhead. The inscription, "They fought two wars," is arced across the top as a reference for the dual battles the Tuskegee Airmen fought, fascism abroad and discrimination at home. So that's the 3-coin set. I also decided to pick up some of the coin rolls that were available, and I have them here. Just kind of did it in the heat of the moment, a little bit of spontaneity. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them. I just thought it would be kind of neat and fun to have. So you have the roll here. This is the Philadelphia Mint, America the Beautiful Quarters program. $10 worth, so there's 40 quarters in here. And you can see there's the obverse on this side and the obverse on that side. So you got the obverse on both ends there. You have the San Francisco Mint here. Also the obverse with Washington, but this one has the reverse on the other side. And then the Denver. Whoop. We've got, once again, the reverse. And on this side, the reverse as well. Okay. So there's been a number of people in the community talking about stacking cash in addition to precious metals. And I thought one way to stack cash might be to occasionally pick up some quarter rolls. And you do overpay the face value a bit. It was $49.25 for the 3-roll set. So that's basically $49.25 for $30 worth of quarters. But I figure I'm going to hang on to them, and who knows, maybe someday I'll open them up and try and sell them to people that want them later on, or maybe I'll sell the roll as a whole. Maybe it'll go up in price, and maybe I can make a profit on it down the road. If worse comes to worse, I've got $30 worth of quarters. So, okay, folks, so when it comes to Tuskegee Airmen and the U.S. Mint, just worth noting that the coin rolls and the coin bags are out at the moment on the website with the new Crossing the Delaware quarter coming in shortly in April. It seems reasonable to think that maybe that's it for the quarters when it comes to the coin rolls and bags. The 3-coin set is out on the website as well, so perhaps that's finished also. If that's the case, then people will have to go to the secondary market. The proof set, the 2021 proof set, which just came out a few days ago, that's available. It doesn't have any limits on it, so that might be available for a while. Who knows? But that has both the Crossing the Delaware and the Tuskegee Airmen quarters in it. So that's a pretty cool set, and it also has all the other standard coins as well. They have some bronze medals, but they are of a different design than the quarter. Very nice design, though. I think it has the busts of some of the pilots on the obverse, and on the reverse, some planes flying. Beautiful bronze medals, but the 3-inch medal is available, but they have really jacked up the prices on those 3-inch medals. They used to be $40, now they're $160, and it is bronze, not silver. So one would have to decide whether or not the particular medal and the subject it commemorates is important enough to them to pay that amount. They also have a 1.5-inch bronze medal, which currently is priced at $20. That seems a bit more reasonable. I don't know if they were priced lower in the past, but that's on back order. And then, of course, the big item, and one that I'm looking forward to with great anticipation, is the 5-ounce silver quarter, which will be coming out on, I believe, April 8th. You'd want to double-check that date, but I think it's April 8th. So the America the Beautiful Quarter Series, each of them has had a 5-ounce silver version, and they'll be doing the same with this design. And I think this has the potential to really look spectacular on the larger coin. It could be very popular, I don't know. It is available for enrollment, so you might want to get in on that with the enrollment and not have to stress about it on the day it's going on sale. No idea if it would sell out or not, but who knows. Okay, thank you so much, especially of those of you who have persevered all the way through to the end of the video here. If you liked it, please hit the like. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. And if you want to go that extra mile, hit that notification bell, and that way you'll be assured of getting notifications when my new content comes up. All right, thank you very much. CoinHound signing off.